Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Path of Exile. My name is Wilfred, and in this episode I'm just going to casually play the game, also talk a little bit about the legacy leech that is coming out. For those who are new, what does league mean? It took me a while to sort of like get it. League just means season. So in like in other ARPG, there are different seasons to it, and each season for Path of Exile, they always try to introduce something new to the game so as to make you excited for another couple of months and so on. I'm now at the Bridge League, also the second league or season that I'm playing. In about 11 days time, it will end and go into the Legacy League. Now the Legacy League works something like, you know, like a big 17. I think that there has been a 17 league. I can't quite recall offhand. But all the leagues before will then come back like a mother of all league before their 3.0 biggest update ever. So I'm very excited on that one. And for all of you like veteran, some of you may be supporting the game as well. So I've been thinking, you know, should I get one of these classic supporter or should I get some of these like legacy supporter? Because if you think about it that way, right? I know 550 points is worth about $55, just the points itself. So you are literally paying only $5 for this whole entire set of like, you know, armor. I mean, the armor looks really nice. I like black anyway. There's weapon effect as well as a very awesome pet. There's a cloaked kind of like you know, back item as well. So I think this is a very, very good value. But you know, if you are say I don't like the armor, you just want to get the portrait or whatnot, then there's a $30 as well. But I think this is more value for money. So let me know in the comment box below whether you are going to support the legacy kind of patch or not. I think I will, definitely. Without further ado, let's log into the game. Now, I'd done one video earlier on the mapping, so I was totally noob. I had no idea what I was getting into, but I haven't really talked about my ascendancy, so I'm going to spend some time talking about it as well. You can see it, both are Scion, so this one becomes Ascendant with a different kind of like a face portrait to it, so it's rather awesome. It kind of show you that, hey, that person, the Exile has already passed the Ascendancy trial, which is like a cosmic trial in Marvel Heroes. Alright, so let me just see what I need to do and what I need to go and stuff like that. I think I can just go over there to open some bridge. Alright, so now I'm at the Merciless still. I'm at level 69. Alright, so I'm going to beat my last league, which is what my whole idea is about. And yeah, let's go. So this is the one that has the okay, so that is the one that has the rune to it. Okay, so the Ascendancy, it is like a cosmic trial in Marvel Hero, except that it has loot and it's really hard. It takes really long. It basically is a labyrinth. It basically is a labyrinth, and you can't die inside, because once you die, you actually, you know, once you die, right, you have to do it all over again. It can take like, for me, it took me like 1 hour, or okay, may not be 1 hour, but it felt like an hour while I'm doing it. So it's something that is rather exciting to do. And of course I out-level the mobs, at least for the normal kind of setting, because I think the boss was like maybe level what was the boss? Was level 33, I think, for the normal. So I'm already level like close to 70. So it was like rather easy. The part is not about the boss, it's about the traps, because there's a lot of trap that could kind of kill her. And I think I got by all right, you know. There were some moments of like excitement and so on. And I didn't want to do a video because I don't want to get distracted by it. But I went in the first time, went all right. Then after that, I went into the cruel difficulties. Let me just show you how it works. So this is called Ascendancy. Here, you can actually see here, Ascendancy. And oh man, there's still some mob here. So the Ascendancy works in that there are some really powerful things, like, you know, very powerful notes that you can get for each of those areas. Why is he still there, man? Seriously, this guy should just disappear. So there are some really powerful notes and choices here that you can take. There are all 3 choices and so on. So the whole ascendancy is that, you know, every time you pass one test, you can gain two or 3 points, 2 points or what not. So I pick 1, 2, then 1, 2, then I hope I can get this one when I finish the Merciless ascendancy, which I don't think I will in this league. So in any case, the one on the normal was rather easy because I outleveled it by quite a fair bit. But the one on the cruel was really hard because I have not. I mean, I think the bosses and mobs are slightly harder, but more so the traps also seems to be harder as well. I don't know why. There were moments that I thought I'm going to lose, like, you know, I was like just this thin hairline of defeat kind of thing, but I kind of made it. And the final boss was really hard as well. Well, okay, it's not really hard, but because there's a lot of traps on the map as well, and it seems that it is different every time. So, you know, there were really a lot of scary moments whereby my health went down by just like very thin line of excitement. It was, I really thought that I'm going to lose it, and after like, you know, like close to an hour or whatever, you know, it felt like an hour, probably like 20 minutes or half an hour of trying not to die. You kind of feel exhausted, and when you feel exhausted, that's when you lose concentration. And it was like, yeah, I mean, I was so ready to give up actually on the boss because it was just so hard. I thought I wouldn't make it. But great thing about this particular build is that time is on my side. So long as I can stay, so long I can stay. Let me see what happened, man. Seriously. So long I can stay alive with all the mechanic, there is actually quite a high chance to win because as time goes by, the boss and enemy is taking more damage. You know, this is a damage over time kind of build. It doesn't have the kind of burst. I don't think it has a burst unless you are at the very end game with a lot of really good gear. It doesn't have the burst, but then, you know, it kind of helped me. As I'm kiting around, I'm still winning in some sense. Well, why am I doing this? Seriously. Okay, so that is really about the ascendancy. Wow. So with that, the darkness fall, I think.
Oh my god, no! If there's a way to put this right, I have to find it.
Okay, so yeah, there was a little bit of voice over and I get a little bit distracted and so on. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's my story about Ascendancy. Now, I didn't do the Ascendancy last league because I was very new and I was really disheartened. Playing this game is really something that that can really train your perseverance because, you know, there's so many moments that I wanted to just give up, like, you know, why am I still playing this game kind of thing. So, but after a while you kind of get over it and say, I'm going to do it again, I'm going to like try again better. And that's what the season, I like the season idea because I get to say, okay, fine, you know, I've done all I can in this league, I'm going to take a break, I'm going to start again gaining the fresh perspective. And that's what this game is really about, I think. I mean, that's what it means to me anyway. So with that said, you know, last I've completed the quest, what am I supposed to do? So with that said, the you know, in the last league I failed the Ascendancy and I sort of like gave up and say, you know, I'm not going to do it, whatever. But this league I managed to do it, you know, first try for both normal and cruel difficulties. I'm rather happy on the whole thing, really. I'm really happy that, you know, I feel as though I've accomplished something, and that's really important. So yeah, my friend say hi, but I have to skip talking to him right now. I hope you can understand. So that is really about the story about Ascendancy, on how like happy I am with the whole thing, and you know, how glad that you know, this game is very challenging, but make no mistake, it is also very rewarding as well, and that's the whole reason why I'm still playing. Really, just let me sort out my stash in just a moment. Chuck all this thing in. All right, so. Okay, now I've talked about the Ascendancy, which I can like, you know, keep talking about the Ascendancy. It was such a rewarding experience, really, looking back at the whole thing. So so Ascendancy is out of the way. Now I I'm blessed with a lot of you who are very much, you know, looking after me in this game, which is very good because I'm so new to this game. Last season was my first season. I was a complete newbie, and and this season is really the one that I put a lot of effort into playing and learning the game more. So I take all your advice, of course, whenever possible. For example, last season I learned that I must put, like, you know, a footprint here, move only half power. It took me a while to get used to, though, because in other ARPG I don't have a move power in one of my. I used to have a span, like a span in this kind of, like, you know, icon here. I use it to put my main spender in Diablo 3, in Marvel Guild as well. But you know, I kind of learn and adjust as well. And also, I think initially when you come from other ARPG, I expect a lot of, like, rotation, a lot of power and so on. But then, in a way, I appreciate better the way that you can set up the term to do something for you instead. So you kind of automate the whole process without having the mash button. Because other ARPG, it is just a matter of, like, mashing the cooldown A, B, C, D, E with different kind of timers so that you have a randomness to it. And wow. Hang on. Yeah, so, you know, I think that I get to appreciate the simplicity of, like, Path of Exile, while not losing track of, like, you know, all these flasks that I have to use at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. So I'm still learning my way. I think right now I'm not really good at the flasks, but I think I will get better as times go by. I thought I've caught something like a breach kind of, like, animation. Do you think it was a breach or it was just my imagination? Could be just my imagination though. Okay, so I'm going to go into the next bit here, which is the... Yep. Let me see what's up there. So now the reason why I talk about the... Oh, it's Caven. So the reason why I talk about the, you know, all of your advice is that I do listen to what you guys told me. So one of the feedback is that don't use the multi-projectile kind of like jam to make my main spender or the essence drain a bit stronger, which I can understand, but my problem with that is always I'm not really good at aiming. So someone who is not really good at aiming, it kind of, you know, if I can shoot 3 of them and I have a high chance to hit, it is always better for me, but that is just the way that I play. But then after the Ascendancy, I'm able to have 2 of these, like, you know, well, you know, it's not 3, but at least it's hit something more with a higher, you know, with higher damage compared to the gem that I have. So I'm really happy about the Ascendancy because that gives me the opportunity to do something even better. So that's one thing I've done. Another thing I've done also take your consideration is that I've linked the Blasphemy. I think, oh man, seriously, I'm not really good at this game. I've linked one of the what is it that I've linked, which is the Wither. So one of the Wither. So Wither, I linked the whatever. No, it's not Wither. One of the curse, one of the not contagions. Not this one as well. Man, I mean, what is it? Ah, this one, Enfeeble. So I've linked the Enfeeble with the Blasphemy support, so that I do not need to cast it anymore. One less spell to cast, but then that means that I've got nothing. Well, I can focus on doing my main spender, whatever power that I have, you know, which is rather nice. And now that I have, you know, come to think on it, right? You know what I should do? Let me see whether it works or not, man. Okay, so I've done the Enfeeble here, Blasphemy. No, I can't. So I'm going to reroll this one into 3 blue later, and I'm going to put a vulnerability there because now I can have 3 curses after the Wheel of Doom, kind of like a power tree. I mean the passive tree that I have. So I'm going to roll that, and it will probably cost a bit to roll all these different color. I hope I will be able to get it 3 blue. See, time is always on my side. Alright, so I have no idea what I'm doing right now, but I think whatever it is, what is this, man? This is like a... Ooh, there's a whetstone. You know, after all this time when after I play like I don't know how many ads, maybe each one of them 3 times, I still can't quite remember what I'm supposed to do here. Oh no. Okay, let me just move a bit faster. Well, there's another bridge. Yet another bridge. Let me see. This side is rather empty, so I think it just wish me luck, man. I don't want to lose 20% of XP really. Where are the mobs? Is the one? Okay, man. Alright, so I think it wasn't that bad. Oh yeah, of course, some of your donated item kind of like work as well. You know who you are. I'm not going to put you on spot, but thank you very much for helping me through some of this. You know, at least get me through, because I'm not into trading. And if I could, like, you know, if some of you want to help me upgrade my gear, and you like to accept some of the, you know, orbs out from me, whatever I can afford, I'm more than happy to sort of like provide as well, because I'm just not that into the whole thing, trading, for whatever reason. Okay, so I think I'll just go a bit faster without getting too restless, of course. There's still a lot of things that can kill me in this game. Alright, so I think, there are many maps, man. I'm so ready to do something about it, and I still haven't got a single clue how to map things. Although I've been to one of the maps, and it was kind of like hilarious. There's so many things I forgot to chat, like, you know, what kind of map I'm in, what kind of fixes and so on. I just play, you know what I mean? Just go and have fun with my friend and see how things goes and so on. So I'm just like now here. So where is the boss? Aha! Right. The pyramid. I'm getting into a pyramid. Alright, so I think it's still a way to go. I don't think I will be able to. What in the world? Oh, this is bad stuff, man. Whatever it is, like, they won't die on its own or something like that. I don't know. I'm still learning the game, like, you know. Some actually see all these things and understand what happened. I just don't. And okay, so yeah, I knew it as a bridge because I got like all this. There's a link there. I can see the lines and so on, so you can see there's a bridge is being added in for this patch. Something new content, a bit of, like, you know, a bit of fun and so on. So now I'm just get to know the area, so I know where I can run to and whatnot. How the bridge will be open. So one thing great about this build is just, so I'm going to open the bridge here, but this is a little bit awkward, the map, because there are actually multiple places I could go depending on how the thing works. Let's just do it. Oh, hang on. Okay, there's another one. I can't get him. Okay, in any case, I heard some sound, so I think I've got something. Well, it's very exciting. I don't know whether you guys can feel it or not, but it's definitely very, very exciting for me, all these things. Of course, you know, if you manage to do it in a comfort kind of way, that is really a bonus, because if you struggle and die a lot on this kind of content, you will feel very, very frustrated, and sometimes it happens, you know, sometimes it happens. Okay, let me just very quickly search through all my stuff and see
Far too much baggage.
all these things are just too much. So I'm going to just pause here, go back to town and sort out my inventory first, because I think I rather want to have this one. So welcome back, and there's a chaos orb, and that's what the big sound was about. I was wondering, what have I got? There's such a noisy thingy. Okay, let's continue. I forgot where I was. Alright, so I'm going to just quickly go through the pyramid which is there. How do I get... What? It's useful to stand behind a behind the totem, definitely. Okay, I'm going to find a way through this guy here. That was the wrong door, so I hope this is the right door. And the... Wow! I think I can skip all this, huh? What do you think? So that is the stairs going up. Nope. Probably... Well, I'm not quite sure whether it's the right way or not. Wow, corruption. 30% monster fire resistance, 10% increased quantity of item found in this area. Okay, let's go. I don't do fire, so it's fine. This is one of those corruption dungeon, treasure dungeon. Could be rather hard though. There were moments that my character could die to it, to be honest. Wow, nice job. What was it? Looks really good. Penetrating arrow quiver. Well, I don't play any so you have 40 maximum life and blah blah blah. I don't know, is it good? You guys let me know. Nice. I like loot. I think that's why you play a game, right? You know, like an ARPG. Just to see some loot, you know, rather than you play and nothing happens. Something happens though. Some game are just. So that's it, and the a lot of mummies. They just die on its own. Oh man, this kind of boss time, is it? Was it done? I think it was done. So let's see what I've got here. Sacrifice at noon, one of the card, whatnot. There was no escape for me. Should our queen and her thaumaturgy succeed, there will be no escape for anyone. So who's the queen? You guys let me know. I've been wondering who's the queen. So that is done. Very happy. Success. A bit closer to 70. 70, I'll be like very happy, like, you know, really happy when I hit 70. That is like 2 level above, actually 4 level above my last league. Would be that. Alright, so this is not the one, and I'm still opening up new area. Hope. Or this dungeon could be a little bit confusing. You know, when you are so used to games that give you a mini map, you know, all this thing doesn't seem to be very helpful sometimes. But it's part of the exploration, I guess. You know. I like this build, man. It's only 3 powers to kind of mesh so far, or 2 actually, if I don't bother. All right, this is the pyramid apex. Wish me luck. I think that is where the the animation will come and da-da-da! Activate the Dark Outer. Okay, man, only 3 bubbles. Don't do anything stupid. Man, I said always scary. I think that's where the fun is. Try so hard to survive. Ooh. My heart is pumping rather hard actually. Ooh. Ah, yeah, that's done. That was the Act 2 boss. Yeah, my heart is still beating quite fast, and I'm happy. So it's done, sorted. After which I will have to go into the next bit, which is the
least we can do in life is tidy up after ourselves.
Yay! Always feel a sense of accomplishment once you've done it. And now there is a city of Sauron, and beyond which would be a new era. Wow, look at this, man. You know, the graphic is actually pretty good, huh? Although I did comments about the whole... Okay, this is the apex. You know what? I've been playing this for a while. I have no idea this is the apex of the whole kind of pyramid that come up from the ground like this one. I had no idea really. Now I do, and that's a waypoint. All right, so thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoy in whichever game you play, and do check out more of this, like, you know, Path of Exile news and so on. I do intend to make a guide. Before that, I'll make another video as well for Path of Exile. That one is I'll keep it as a surprise. All right, see you next time. Goodbye.